Hey everybody, welcome back to the Danger Planet. Today, we're talking about our upcoming grand tournament happening in Boston in July.
Pusha.
So, oh my gosh, are we excited? We got a fantastic event to tell you about. Doug, tell me everything, even though I already know it.
Tell me everything I know. That would be kind of the world's worst supervillain.
It would.
Interrogation.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, the event itself is July 19th through the 21st at the Embassy Suites in Boston, in the peninsula area of Logan Airport, which is the primary airport in Boston, Massachusetts, which is where Brandon and I reside.
I don't even think there is another airport in the entire country.
We have a really good rate for a nice hotel, which is the hotel that the event is at. We have a link for that. You guys will see it. There's a scannable QR code that we're gonna have that's just gonna be up for this whole video.
It should go up right now.
It'll take you to the hotel where you can basically book a room. And then we will also have another link on the other side. Pachow!
Right now. Boop.
And that link will take you scannable to registration for the event itself. We only have 50 spots right now. There's only like 17 or 18 people that have registered as date of recording, so there should be enough room. If it's a huge issue, we could look at expanding the player base, but we don't really want to that much. So let me give you guys some details on actually what's happening. The events start on July 19th. I have rented the room, which is the theater room, for about 2,600 square feet. And we're going to have all of the Malifaux tables set up, which will be 25 tables, all uniquely kind of done with very unique themes. And we have custom mats by Mars, pre-measured mats that we have. They just came in about 2 weeks ago. They look awesome. And those will be themed to each table, and all the table will be painted to a pretty high standard. And then we have a catered breakfast for the players, and it'll be a 2-day event. The event itself is July 20th and 21st. So the 20th will be 3 rounds, and the 21st will be the last 2 rounds, and we'll have prizes and stuff, and kind of everybody gives hugs and high fives, and then gets the fuck home.
So many high fives, and a good amount
of the night of the 19th, we have a really special event that we're excited for. Our channel's best friend, the man himself, Mr. Dice, is writing a special one-shot for Through the Breach. And we're going to be running that. Well, he's going to be running the primary table, and then he will have trained Mr. Brandon and myself, primarily Brandon, because he DMs a lot and stuff and runs games for all these.
Hit me up. I DM on the reg.
Yeah, on the reg, yo. He DMs on the reg, yo. So basically, those guys will be each running tables, and they'll be running an instance of that one-shot. We'll have pre-prepared characters that are deeply based in Malifaux. I don't want to spoil too much because Dice is going to do a video and release some information on that in the nearest future. So you'll see that. But basically, that's happening on the night of the 19th. Also on the 19th, we'll have Magic the Gathering EDH stuff and probably some Magic the Gathering drafting stuff that'll be set up for people to do. So there'll be basically a space for people to come, hang out, meet each other. You can be part of the role-playing experience if you want. If you don't want to and you want to just play Magic cards and hang out and play board games or whatever, we'll have that available. And then on the night of the 20th, realistically, we will probably have some form of karaoke. We're still figuring out whether or not we want that to be in the room itself, or there's going to be a location that is pre-prepared for us to go to that is very close by. But basically that's on me, and I'll figure that out.
But I mean, look, if you've met us, you know that's a thing we do. So if
it's
you
a thing that
it's
a thing that they'll have to pry from our cold dead hands. Frankly.
If you want to be involved in that, like come hit us up. It's wild.
It'll
it's
be
always a wild time.
And then other than that, we've got one of the things that Brandon and I are most excited about is we're going to have demo tables and demo areas of some of our favorite indie games and indie publishers. Those will include Breachstorm, which everybody at the team has really liked. I'm a huge fan of the game system design. That's like my big thing that I like about this game. It's made by a Comp REL 40K YouTuber and his friends. and they've been working on it, and they're based out of Boston as well.
Shout out to Tactical Tortoise.
Yeah, those guys do a really good job, and I like their product. I own 2 of the factions already, and I've painted them and everything.
And I own the other one, and they're purple bugs.
Yeah. So we're gonna have a table for that. We're gonna have a table for Moonstone. We're gonna have a table for Triliterum, Trilathium. Those guys are great. It's like a small scale, like kind of an equivalent, but I like it better than like Epic 40K isn't in my mind. Like how I would compare that.
Yeah, I'll throw some photos up so people can see.
And then we'll also have some Rumble Slam set up, which will be sweet.
Rumble Slam!
And probably some surprises, whatever Brandon decides he wants to throw in at the last second.
Get in the comments if you want me to bring board games. I own a lot of them. I will bring them. You can play my board games.
I will bring them. You can play them.
Wild.
Weird, Brandon. All right. How much is this thing going to cost? The answer is it is $25 day of, paid to us. And all of the proceeds are going to a local animal rescue called Handsome Dan's Animal Rescue. They do work with neglected dog breeds, basically. And they have currently one of my favorite rescues of all time that they're rehabilitating.
Oh my gosh, is that?
And his name's Applesauce, and he's the best. We're going to put up a picture of Applesauce. He's my favorite.
Oh, I'm putting a picture of Applesauce right now.
Good. This entire video should just be a picture of Applesauce, honestly. So Applesauce lost one of his front toes and a tooth to dogfighting, but he's a dogfighting survivor. Handsome Dan's rescued him, and he's being taken care of right now by this like really nice old hippie lady and her like teenage daughter, and you get to see all their adventures. And he's got these really cute little floppy ears and these like beady little doggy eyes, and he's the best. And I love Applesauce. And he is slowly getting over his fear of like trash cans when they fall and stuff like that. But he's doing really good. He's a good little guy. And basically they take dogs like that, like Applesauce, and they rehabilitate them or take them out of really dangerous situations. And they put them into areas where they can thrive and then eventually get adopted by loving families. And to me personally, that's something that's really important. Because if you know me at all as a person, you know that I love my dog Talk, and you know that I love my dog before that, Nala, and these were both dogs that were like serially abused in different situations, and like taken out of situations where they otherwise probably would have been euthanized, and been given loving homes. And I love Talk, and you guys are going to meet Talk too, because she's on the backside of all of the Danger Planet markers.
Oh my gosh. Also, every table is going to get issued one Pibbity Bowl, and the winner gets to take them home. That's not true, but boy, holy shit, do I wish it was. Oh man. But that being said, this is a great time to talk about the tournament. So, Doug already got to the point where it'll be 5 rounds. To get some of the big questions out of the way, yes, we are using clocks. It is only mandatory if you are on a positive record, but we're encouraging people to use it afterwards. If you want to learn exactly how we're using the clocks, that will be linked below, as well as you can find the entire GT packet on our Discord. The tournament is going to be 5 rounds. We're doing 3 rounds on the first day. That'll be Plant Explosive, stuff the ballots, and raid the vaults. And then on day 2, we'll be doing Cloak and Dagger and Plant Explosives. You can see the rounds as well on the policy document, rather.
The policy
linked
docket.
Below. Yeah.
Can we call it the policy docket, though, as a formal document?
We can, yeah, the policy docket. Yeah,
cool.
For sure. So after those 5 rounds, we will have a bunch of awesome prizes to give out. We'll have multiple judges there to make sure that everything's going down, because you may have heard or not, but we're giving out cash prizes. We're doing $1,000 for first, $500 for second, $300 for third. Those are some crazy prizes for sure. But one of the things that we always have noticed in the Malifaux community, and very much would like to keep going, are sportsmanship and conduct. Those are going to be very, very heavily policed. We're going to make sure that everybody is being an awesome person and having a great time, and I have no doubt that will happen completely free from my intervention, but I will be there to intervene if necessary.
But I will be the Batman of this Gotham.
To affect that, we will have a proprietary ranked choice voting system for each player to rate their opponents, and we're also going to be giving out to the top 3 best sports in the tournament a $300 cash prize. So even if you're gonna come and play some games and lose every single one of them, you could absolutely make basically your money back. And obviously, it wouldn't be a Malifaux tournament without the opportunity for hobbying, right? We're going to give out some hobby prizes as well. Those we're still working on because we're trying to secure some pretty sweet prizes from some pretty sweet companies. Pro Acryl is likely to give us some stuff there that we're just sort of working out what we're going to do with them. It will likely be in the form of gift cards. And then, we got some other stuff going on as well. So we'll cover that as we get closer to the date. If you have any other questions, feel free to comment on the video. I would recommend strongly you get in our Discord. We have a channel devoted exclusively to this that I will answer any question you have anytime, day or night, as long as I'm awake and look at my phone. And quite frankly, the second one is less likely. So don't hesitate to ask me a weird question at 4 a.m. As of recording, it's 3:50 a.m. So,
that's not true. It's 3:52.
No, it's not. It's 3:50.
I'm
on
my
the
clock's
internet.
just wrong. Yeah,
Your clock's wrong.
My clock's wrong. My bad.
So, I think that pretty much covers everything for the actual event. We've covered all of the other stuff that's going to be happening. Board games, Magic, other indie miniature games. We'll have publisher people there from those games, maybe stopping by to come check it out. We're going to have a bunch of super awesome Malifaux folks, if you will, coming to Boston, descending upon Boston. The only thing I think that's worth noting prize-wise that we haven't really talked about was that we're working on the concept of Iron Scorpius rather. It's something that, if you're super passionate about and want us to include, get it.
Yeah, let us know, honestly. If you guys think it would be a good idea. Yeah, if it would be a good idea or a bad idea in a scenario like this to offer Iron Scorpius. We are offering Best in Faction. In fact, one of the things I should mention is that we have the custom widget set that's going to be laser embossed, custom made wood token set. It's a 1-inch, 2-inch, 3-inch, 4-inch widget, and it'll be a set of 4 30mm wooden tokens, 1 40mm wooden token, and 1 50mm wooden token. So basically like a full widget set that'll be Danger Planet themed for every person that registers and shows up.
Yeah, buddy.
And then as well, there's going to be a Best in Faction widget set made out of the same high quality handmade wood stuff that Trekken, who's one of my best buddies, he's one of the mods on the Danger Planet channel. Shout out to Trekken. We love you, buddy. You're the
Woo!
best. Go Trekken. Use the bomb. Use the bomb diggity numero uno smoke detector. That's from one of those cartoon ads in the 90s where it's like, I'm the bomb diggity numero uno smoke detector. You don't remember that?
Weird. I don't.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's just, maybe I'm just like a weird guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're going to have the widget set for all the registrants. We're going to have the widget set for Best in Faction. We're going to have the prize splay out, 1,500, 300, and then Best Sportsman, 300, 300, 300. And then Best Painted is going to be a sweet prize. We don't know what it is yet, and it's going to be a little bit based on attendance. And then, of course, we're going to have a raffle system. So for every player, when you register, you're going to get a raffle ticket, and then we're going to have other things that we think are neat, and we'll give you additional raffle tickets, and then we'll have like a prize wall.
Weird is sponsoring us. Like, we're going to have prizes from all over the stuff. I have a bunch of swag that I'm throwing in just because.
And then there's going to be, we buried the lead right until the end. There's going to be a bunch of Danger Planet backpacks, tote bags, and other gear from our Redbubble shop that's going to be available on the prize wall as well. So it'll be a mix of Pro Acryl stuff, Danger Planet stuff from weird, like limited edition crews, limited edition models, like piles of that stuff. We can drown you in that stuff between just Brandon and I's personal piles of shame.
Yeah.
And then there might be some other cool stuff from other indie game publishers that we want to highlight because we really like their system and we want more people to check them out, or we think that people might like them because of their already investment in the skirmish game that we all love called Malifaux, basically.
So, we're having this awesome event. Come check it out. Please register. We need people to come. Otherwise, the event can't be the greatest.
Oh, yeah, they should definitely do that.
Also, if you're not interested in flying with models and I can convince you to come to my event by lending you anything from Neverborn or Rezzers, get in the comments. I'll let you play my Malifaux models. I'm not even joking.
So that's most of the stuff that I have, Brandon. Am I missing anything? Is there anything that you need to yell at the internet about here?
No. Did I mention that I'll be there? And that should be enough. I'm a great dude. You should come hang out.
So link is in the description, guys, for not just the hotel, but also for the event. Please, if this is something that you're considering, please go in and put your name in so that Brandon and I can plan a little bit better. It just helps us to make the event better, to know what's going on a little bit sooner. And if you guys have any questions, hit us up in our Discord. Like I said, there's a dedicated channel for it. All that stuff will be pinned there, and there'll be lots of crazy nonsense bullshit pinned in this video as well.
Yeah, buddy. That's our brand.
Crazy nonsense bullshit.
I think that should just about cover anything really that we need to say. So if you have questions, hit us on the Discord, hit us in the thing, check out our Patreon. That helps us out and lets us do cool things like this. And special thanks to all of our Patreon patrons, because you guys make our lives bearable. I would die without you. Dashed upon the rocks of despair and financial burden, maybe
financial ruin.
That's the one. Exactly.
Yeah. I think they're the bee's knees, awesome, and I don't say that lightly.
Ooh.
Nothing is the bee's knees lightly.
Wild. Right? Yeah. Well, have a great day, guys.
See you the internet.